The Northern Territory Coroner has found that there was no foul play in the death of a young man who took his own life in northeast Arnhem Land in 2008. The alcohol-fuelled death happened the night after the deceased had danced in front of the former Prime Minister Kevin Rudd at a community cabinet meeting on Aboriginal land. Rick Hind reports.
It was an historic day.
Welcome to the first meeting of the Commonwealth Cabinet here in northeastern Arnhem Land.
That ended in a stabbing attack and a suicide. 25-year-old Danmirriway Yunupingu was one of the dancers that greeted Kevin Rudd at Yirrkala in East Arnhem Land in July 2008. The next morning he was dead, taking his own life after stabbing his partner. The coroner, Greg Cavanagh, delivered his report today into the death. He found that the deceased had gone from the ceremony to a family gathering at the Gove Yacht Club, was allowed in and served 2 beers, even though he was subject to a trespass order. Yunupingu returned later that day and gave money to an unidentified white man who'd gone inside and bought him a carton of heavy beer. The deceased had drunk 14 of the cans with his partner Sharon Garawiwi. They'd had a disagreement and he'd stabbed her more than 30 times. She'd survived the attack and told the coroner she heard her partner crying, and he said, "What have I done to my wife?" Police found the body of the deceased early the next morning. A blood test revealed an alcohol level of 0.262. Greg Cavanagh found the death was not suspicious. The deceased, while heavily intoxicated, took his own life, probably as an expression of guilt, shame and remorse. He's recommended that the Attorney-General review the law to consider making it an offence to knowingly buy alcohol from someone who's not entitled to buy it for themselves. Rick Hind, ABC News.